Podcast title: The Winner's Blueprint. Episode name: Top G Blueprint. From zero to millions. Yo, welcome back to The Winner's Blueprint, where we decode success, mindset, and the art of building an unbreakable life. I'm your host, Lil Indigo, and today, we got a man who needs no introduction. But I'ma give him one anyway. He's a multi-millionaire, 4-time kickboxing world champion, one of the most talked about figures on the internet, and the guy who turned discipline into an art form. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Andrew Tate. But first, disclaimer. This conversation is entirely voluntary. I am not being held against my will. And nobody's gonna cancel me today, all right?
Smart man. Always cover your bases.
Look, before we get into this, I want to say something. Tate, you've been a pivotal part of my success. The mindset, the discipline, that do it now or die broke energy. That shifted something in me, and for that, respect.
That means a lot. But let me tell you something, Lil Indigo. It wasn't me, it was you. I didn't make you wake up at 5 a.m. I didn't make you grind in the studio while everyone else slept.
Bro, you say this all the time. Reality is war. Expand on that. Why do so many people lose?
They lose because they choose to. Life is a battlefield and most people walk onto it unarmed, no strategy, no stamina. They think life owes them something, it doesn't. Let me tell you something. When I was broke, when I was hustling, when I was in the trenches, the only thing I had was my mind, and I weaponized it.
How? What was the turning point?
My father, Emery Tate, chess grandmaster, genius. He taught me one rule: control the board or the board will control you. I was 6 years old, sitting across from my dad thinking I was smart. I made a move, thought I had him. He looked me dead in the eye and said, son, every move you make is either a step toward greatness or a step toward destruction. Choose wisely. Well, that stuck with me. Every decision I make, it's either a power move or a weak move. And I refuse to be weak.
That's some next level discipline. But I see so many people procrastinate. How do you break that?
Procrastination is the biggest scam in history. People act like they have time. You don't. Let's say you're broke, right? You've got nothing. No money, no connections. Just you think Netflix is gonna save you. You think scrolling TikTok is gonna magically make you rich. No, wake up, you strategize, you apply pressure, and you do it again.
Facts. People think manifestation is wishing. It's not. It's work.
Exactly. Manifestation is action. It's seeing the vision so clearly that your body has no choice but to chase it. The difference between billionaires and broken men. One group sees the dream and moves toward it. The other just talks.
That's why I built my brand. Dream Sounds. From a vision, bro. Nothing but an idea. Now, it's a studio, a movement, a legacy.
And that's why you'll win, because you execute.
All right, let's talk money. You went from zero to multi-millions. How does the average person break out of the system?
First off, stop being average. The system was designed to keep you broke. Schools don't teach money, they teach obedience. Your job doesn't pay you what you're worth. It pays you just enough to keep you coming back. So what's the escape? Skills and leverage. You need two things. One, a skill that makes money. Sales, coding, content, whatever. Two, leverage, meaning you don't trade time for money, you trade value.
Break that down.
I could sell my time for $100, or I could sell a system that makes me $1,000 while I sleep. Which one sounds better?
That second one.
Exactly. That's how I escaped the matrix. And if you're smart, you will too.
Before we wrap this up, what's the one thing you want people to remember?
That they are in control. Your life is a chessboard. Every move you make is either a step toward power or a step toward weakness. Choose wisely. And if you're listening to this, you have a duty to yourself, to your future.
Tate, you a real one for this.
Anytime, brother. Keep leading the charge. And to everybody listening, subscribe, take action, and stop playing small. We out.